Ever wondered why people set the so-called New Year's resolutions but fail to keep them? Let's try and address that with the help of a few tips that I got from this book, The Speed of Trust. Again, it's a book that I highly recommend, and trust me, it will change your life. So tip number 1, do not make too many commitments. Otherwise, you're setting yourself up for failure. Don't say to yourself, I'll go to the gym each day after work, I'll read a book for 1 hour, I'll work on my podcast, I'll post a video on YouTube, and so on. Tip number 2, treat that commitment that you've made to yourself with the same respect as commitments you make to others. So if you commit to reading a book for 15 minutes each day, keep that commitment no matter what. Treat that commitment and yourself with respect. Tip number 3, once you make a commitment, that is a commitment that you're making to yourself. Probably no one else knows about it. Consider being accountable to someone else, say a close friend or a spouse that you know will keep you on your toes. Tip number 4, do not make commitments impulsively. At the end of 2017, I said that I would not drink for the entire of 2018. Even though I kept that commitment, it was quite a tough year and I somewhat regretted it. Tip number 5, which is the last one, when you find that keeping your commitment becomes too hard, you have two choices. Either change your behavior to match your commitment or lower your values to match your behavior. The latter will significantly dent your confidence in making and keeping commitments to yourself in the future. And that's why most people fail. Once you lose confidence in yourself, that's it. You'll never trust yourself again when you say, I'm going to join the gym next year and I'll stick to it. At the back of your mind, you'll have no trust in yourself to keep that commitment. Remember, every time you make and keep a commitment to yourself, you build your self-confidence. Confidence in your ability to make and keep more and even bigger commitments, not just to yourself, but to others as well. Those few tips are all courtesy of this amazing book by Stephen M. R. Covey. I didn't get to flesh out all the details as I would have loved to, but I can always do that. Please let me know if I should make a longer video of maybe 10 to 15 minutes, which I can share on YouTube. If I get 100 comments in favor of this, I'll commit to having that video out before we cross over to 2024. As always, thank you for keeping it here. Adios.